in the Salt Lake Magazine Farm to Glass Cocktail Contest. I'm at Finca, one of my favorite restaurants, the Spanish-inspired cafe from Scott Evans, who also owns Paga. And his bartender, also named Scott, has come up with a Sugar House Smash based on bourbon this time. So that's a new liquor for me to be sipping on first thing in the morning, and we'll see how Scott shakes this one up. We are with Scott Gardner at Finca, and right away I can see he's got the most unusual ingredient we've encountered yet, and that's these baby beets for the Sugar House Smash. So how'd you come up with that idea?
I've been trying to figure out how to use beets in the cocktail for a while. Most of my efforts just didn't really seem to manifest in the way I wanted them to.
Right.
But bourbon and beets sounded like a really good combination. I think they both have very similar flavor profiles to a certain extent.
Right, they're both earthy and they're sweet. Right.
And I thought that they would work really well together. Initial tests, though, usually produced a cocktail that was pretty flat and very, very one note. And so this is definitely one that we're very, very pleased with. A little bit of citrus gives it some lips, a little bit of acidity, and it makes it very, very well balanced.
Well, great. Well, show us how you make it.
Okay, so first thing, we get our mixing glass, and I will select a good colorful beet for us. These beets are going to be steamed over an aromatic broth. Depending on the type of beets, these ones are a little bit bigger than a lot of the baby ones we get from Sandhill Farms, so they tend to be a little bit firmer as well. So with the firmer beets, I'll go ahead and cut them up a little bit, and then we will do a little muddle. Then we'll take a good about 4 or so big-sized leaves of basil, and at this point we're going to add some of our sugar. It's always important to muddle with some sort of a liquid, just so there's something for the actual ingredients to infuse into. So I usually like to do it with my sugar component. And then muddling this drink, a lot of times I'll just shake it if the beets are tender enough. So it's definitely not a very aggressive muddle. It's enough to bruise some of the basil and just break up some of the beets a little bit. So not a lot of muddling needs to happen in this cocktail. At this point, we're doing 1 ounce of fresh grapefruit juice. And just to give it a little bit more zip, not a lot of flavor going on with the lime juice, but just a 1/4 ounce of lime juice, again, just to give it a little bit more acidity. That goes on in there. And then we are using 1.5 ounces of the High West Son of Blue Rye. So there's a little bit of rye, and it's not just 100% bourbon.
Right.
But,
so that cuts the sweet a little bit. It's funny, I love that brewer for that reason.
It's fantastic. It's a really, really great product.
Plus, I like the jackalope on the label.
At this point, we're going to go ahead and ice down our tin. Just take a look for my ice machine. We use this very handy deli container. Ingredients go into the tin. Shake it up. Using solid ingredients, you do want to shake a fair amount. So, but you get a really, really cool color off of the beets. Color varies. You know, sometimes we're using Chayoga beets as well. They don't get quite as vivid and magenta. This is a Hawthorne strainer. I like the Oxo one because it has this really cool lip and it just kind of projects all the liquid in one specific direction rather than just letting it fly up everywhere. And then we use kind of a finer mesh, like a tea strainer, just to get out some of the bigger bits, so it's a double strain.
Look at that color! Wow!
Get in there, and just tap out some of the excess.
Oh yeah, it's actually straining out quite a bit.
Just toss that in there, get it out of the way. And then we're going to top it off with soda water. And a beautiful little 10-ounce Collins glass. And then we finish this off, garnish with a nice big leaf of basil, just give a little salt, just to pick up some of the oils, make it a little bit more aromatic. And then we'll cut up a lime wheel just to seal the deal. Right in there. Finish with a straw. And there's the Sugar House Smash.
There's the Sugar House Smash. Boy, that's pretty, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yes, please.
Right. Oh, that's really good. What you did with the beets, because I've had other beet cocktails, and they end up tasting like they're too nutritious tasting.
Right. Yeah. But you have to make
they're like a.
You have to harness the delicious in the beet. And,
right.
You know,
right. Refine it. Really refine it.
You're gonna do it. You gotta do it right.
The Sugar House Smash.